I think conceptually they're very similar ideas, but I think they have different connotations in terms of how you achieve those ends. API mocking tends to imply simple, static, sort of canned responses, whereas tends to kind of imply more sophisticated simulations of the thing that you're building. And I think there's kind of a spectrum in between. Yeah, they're not 2 points. There's a sort of spectrum of simplicity to complexity from one to the other. I think service virtualization also implies a set of practices and design choices and so on like that in terms of how you deliver these things. And I think API mocking is about a different set of design choices about how you achieve this end. The names kind of reflect the software movements that they came from. I mean, I think mocking is a concept that was born in the agile and sort of DevOps early era, and a lot of the design choices in API mocking tools are arguably kind of reflect they're being sort of created in that period. What we've seen now is teams tend to be a lot more cross-functional. The lines between kind of dev and QA and so on like that are much more blurry. There's closer collaboration between those roles, even when they're separate. And part of what that implies is the ability to prototype things. So if an API doesn't exist, but a particular app or service or whatever is going to need that API, then you can use these tools to build a prototype of those things, to start building the code that's calling it, and to be able to make progress and to validate the design by doing that. And I think this is something that's shifted in the way we deliver software and shifted in terms of the requirements of today's service virtualization tools versus the original the original generation.